video, we are going to go over how to create the initial treatment plan. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to navigate through the client list to the client's chart. Then once you are on the client's chart, you can either navigate to the treatment planning section here underneath the client's name and treatment plan, or if you hover over these little orange bubbles, they'll tell you what they are, and the middle one is also treatment planning. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to head over to the treatment planning section. From here, if you need to first create an initial treatment plan, you'll start here with add initial treatment plan. Otherwise, you're going to go ahead and go straight into the add Wiley treatment plan to create the master treatment plan. From here, once I go ahead and click on Create Master Treatment Plan, it's going to populate with all of the diagnoses that have been assigned to this client. If anything is missing from this list at this point, I can always come over here to this Add Problem Diagnosis, and it will allow me to add a new diagnosis to this client's chart right here. I can search for what I need. You'll always have to add in a problem name and a problem group for now. These are tied to the Wiley treatment planning book, so it's what makes your options for all of your goals and objectives and interventions pre-populate for you, so you don't have to create those new each time. So whichever one it is that you go ahead and you choose, you will have to either select the only option there, or some of these have multiple options. Let me find one that is a good example for that. Nope, I'm choosing the wrong ones. Let's see here. Where you have multiple options, you'll then just want to select the option that makes the most sense. And then for problem group, don't worry about what it shows up here. Even if you're working with an adult client and it says adolescent, you don't have to worry about that. It's just how it's filed in Wiley, and so it's just what pulls in. So again, you'll just want to choose the best choice here depending on what choices you get, and then you'll want to choose whatever choice you have here. You can only have one primary diagnosis. Everything else will have to be secondary or tertiary. So you would go ahead and assign the priority, and then you would just save and add it to the list. I'm not going to do that this time because we have our good examples right here. So what you would do here to create this treatment plan then is you're going to go ahead and you're going to check all of the boxes of all of the diagnoses that you would like to include on your treatment plan. Since we're doing a master treatment plan, it's probably going to be all of them. From here, you're going to go through, this is going to build upon itself. So you do have to select at least one option in each of the categories here that you are presented. So these are the Wiley treatment planning options that are pulling. So you can either choose one or multiple that fit best for what you're looking for. If you like one, but you would like to change it just slightly, you can do that by clicking on this little edit pencil, and it will actually let you type into the box and change the language. After you change the language, if you want to, you'll want to make sure you just hit the save button so it saves your changes. And if you don't like any of these options and you want to add a custom option, you can do that by going ahead and just hitting this orange add button. It will give you a blank text box. You can type in whatever you would like to there. And then again, you'll go ahead and just hit save. I'm going to just select 2 here because again, it's going to build off of each other here. Again, you'll need to just select at least one for each section. Same here with goals. All of the same functionality applies. You can add a blank text box. You can edit these text boxes. Again, you still need to select at least one option here. Exactly the same as everything else we've been talking about with objectives. And similarly with interventions. Once you have gone ahead and completed and selected at least one option in all of those, you're going to get a little blue bar here that says all done. You'll be able to then scroll through and you'll be able to see the options in which you selected for each of those. And you'll be able to go ahead and review these, make sure they're correct. If you need to go back and change anything, you still can. Then once you're happy with this treatment plan, you're going to go ahead and hit Generate Treatment Plan. From here, you'll probably select the start date on the day that you're completing this, and you'll next want to push this end date way out. So if typically clients stay 90 days, I would actually push this out 180 days or anything over that, so that you don't have the ability for this treatment plan to close on you while the client's still in treatment. So this end date is not the end date of this treatment plan review period. It's actually meaning the end date of their entire treatment cycle. So always make sure to push that date out longer than you think. And then you can start to scroll through the options here and you can start to make edits. You probably won't have any edits to make on the goals and interventions because you just added them, but you may have information you want to add into any of these text boxes here. You may have snag snap information that you want to add. Any medications on this client's chart will be pulled in here. And then you guys have added a safety plan here. So you'll want to make sure that you go ahead and fill out that section. If you have an assigned reviewer assigned to you already, somebody's name will show up here. If you don't have an automatic assigned reviewer, but you need someone to review, all you'll go ahead and do is find that person's name. You'll click on them and they'll move over to the reviewer section. If I accidentally did that and I want to not have that person review, you just click on it and it goes back here. It's going to ask for a client signature and a parent guardian signature. If you aren't with the client, you can wait and you don't have to fill those two sections out right now. But you will need to fill out your signature or put in your PIN and then go ahead and hit save to complete your treatment plan. Now that we have completed our treatment plan, you're going to see that it's still pending the client's signature. So if I wanted to go back in because I was with the client now and we were ready to sign, I could go ahead and do that through that edit pencil right here. It's going to make you go ahead and hit generate treatment plan again, but all the information that you filled out will still be here. So all you would need to do is scroll down, have parent sign, and then you would sign again and hit update. Or if the client is linked to the parent portal, any treatment plans and treatment plan reviews will be sent to the portal for clients to be able to sign in the portal as well.